I'm always cop blocking myself.
Okay, I think
Is this too low? Can you hear me?
How? There's that. I know what's missing. The
What?
clock
Yes.
that tells us the timing. I was like, something's off.
You got your phone?
Yeah, no, I got my watch.
All right, so
I got my watch. Okay.
Should I say hola? I'm tired of saying what up, guys.
Hi.
Peeps. No, I can't say my black people because everybody.
Because we would like everybody to watch. Don't just discriminate.
Folk.
Yeah.
What up, shouty? Yo, shouty.
We need to get this together before we start filming. Hey, what up, y'all?
I
Welcome.
always say that.
Oh, you want me to say it? All right, this is crazy. Hey, guys, welcome to Big Girl Pantease. I'm one of your two hosts.
No, let me say it because you're going to fuck it up. Because we're not used to. All right.
Fine. 5.
Well, wait, I'm trying to figure out what to say.
I'm counting you in.
I'm trying to figure out what
Just
I'm going to say.
Just go with it. Go with it. Just go with whatever comes, and then we're going to fly with it.
All right, count me in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What up, folks?
I'm Joy.
And I'm Sin.
And welcome to Big Girl Pantease, where you get a plate of positivity with a side of bluntness with accountability for dessert, because accountability
ain't a dirty word.
Good. All right. I'm proud of us. Episode 8.
Yes.
Episode 8. So if you are tuning in, we always do our gratitude segment. But if this is your first time, welcome. What? If you're a virgin, welcome. What
that was my line. I was supposed to say the whole welcome.
Oh, part. Man. Okay.
You're going to get all of this
Continue.
Today. No, y'all going to get all of this
we're
today.
Not editing shit.
We're not editing shit. So, as my
overzealous co-host,
as my overzealous BB has said, yes, to all of our new people joining us, we thank you for checking us out. We have past episodes on all DSPs, but if you really want to see, if you really want to see the juice and the chemistry, go to YouTube and watch us because we're kind of crazy. And to all those who are coming back again for episode 8. We thank you for subscribing, liking,
sharing
in our DMs, giving us advice, which has I got some
great advice from a few, actually, like male friends that we're noticing too. Because,
a lot of
the
male
show is called
friends.
Big Girl Pantease.
Yes, it's for everybody.
Anybody can wear panties.
Yes.
We're in a different time.
It's your boxes.
It's whatever you do.
Just pick your size right.
But we are geared more towards women.
Yeah, because we're women.
Well, yeah.
So we speak from experience.
We speak from woman things. But however, when we get our male friends that check in, that watch the show, that give us feedback, that talk shit, a couple of them are like, okay, so when are you doing guests? Soon come.
Yeah.
Soon come, Bridget.
Some really appreciate their shout outs. Yeah. Y'all know who y'all are.
Hey, guys.
Enjoy it. And but no, we really thank y'all for tuning in as well.
Absolutely.
Please continue to do so. And we also have an email address, biggirlpantease
at
yahoo.com.
Yes.
Please write us, and if you have any questions for us, if you have any suggestions for upcoming shows that you would like to see us do, some panties down the line, please
tell us you like our panties.
There you go. We know you like our panties.
I couldn't help myself.
We got good panties.
We got nice panties over here.
Yes.
The panties is cool. The panties
they fit. Yes.
So as you know, we have wild names for our shows. So this week's episode, we toyed between Best and Bestie Pantease. And as per usual, most of our shows come from a conversation that we've had out drinking, kicking it, not thinking about work.
No.
Because, it's work we love, but it is work.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot that goes into this.
Right.
A lot. In a really great way. We're not complaining. We love it. But the more we do it, the more you realize podcasters.
Y'all are the shit.
Y'all are the shit.
We're the shit. We're podcasters too. Why are we acting like we're not a part of this? Yeah, like we are podcasters too.
So high five to us. We the shit. She's naive.
So we were out having drinks. I hate that every time we have that conversation, we were out having drinks.
No, because we did dry May. And we did not. And we'll do another dry, but can we get past the summer? Can we just get past
I promise you we'll get past the summer because I'm doing another dry.
Okay,
Y'all will know.
I can do that. I can do that.
But it ain't going to be past the summer. Okay, we'll do it in November.
Right after Thanksgiving, right before New Year's, we stop.
Yeah, but then you're going to be like, yo, how you not going to drink on Okay, we're off subject. So the crazy part... our crazy names. We were out having drinks and last week, and we kind of got into a debate over the parameters of best friends. And as you know, if you've been watching episodes 1 through 8, which is 8.
Thank you
now,
again.
We are best friends, and we've been best friends for decades. But what you may not know is for a while, my best friend had a best friend.
That part.
Right. It sounded real. My best friend had a best friend. And when we went out last week and we were having a conversation, I was saying that someone in my life was close to being my best friend. And because I was drunk, I may have said like it was closer than this, but I meant like they're close in air. Don't do me.
I'm letting you see.
Close
I'm
in, like, you know, here, this is my main hoe. No.
I'm the bottom bitch, okay?
Okay, first of all, have you read Pimp? Nobody wants to be the bottom bitch. You the one who
No, the bottom bitch is when the
yeah,
pimps
you
be like, that's the one that holds it all the way down. That's the one.
I thought we were in our soft girl era.
Yeah, well, you call me a hoe, so if you can call me a hoe.
No, I'm calling all of y'all my hoes. No, I'm joking.
They're gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with them on this episode?
May or may not be water in this cup.
This?
I don't know. You'll never know.
It was not.
So I said
it's coconut water.
Right.
With fizz and alcohol.
So I said that she's this close to being my best friend. And we had met a gentleman. Shout out to Lance Gross.
What up, shout out.
What up, Lance Gross?
What up, country?
Yeah.
What up, Texas?
Texas.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to Texas.
What up to Texas?
I probably did that accent totally terrible.
No,
he was there, and we were talking about best friendom and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, and this conversation went a little interesting.
It got interesting because the best friendom came up, and I realized the next day when I was making that joke, I wasn't looking in my best friend's face, and she looked a little like, is this bitch gonna change her tune?
You know, it was a little. I remember it a little bit differently. Just a little bit different. So let me give you
like the episode of Martin, how they met.
Yes, and
all right, let's hear yours.
So
unfortunately, we don't have Tommy here to tell the truth.
Yeah,
but go
Tommy's
ahead. This
not
is
here
my
to tell
side.
the truth, and you know we don't need Pam because you know she's just gonna throw some hateration stank on it. This is just how I remember it. I remember us talking to country, and we were talking about being best friends and podcasters and how long, and she brought up another person who I absolutely love and adore, but kept saying that they were no. Look at the fingers. You had your turn. You had your turn. You had your turn. Fingers were like this close, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, Joy, I know who you're talking about, and the love is there. I get it, but listen to what you just said. And I was like, you mean this close? And she's like, yeah, this close. And so her fingers are still squeezed together. So country looking at me, I'm looking at country, I'm looking at her. He looking at me, I'm looking at her. And she's like, and I'm now I got to move the mic for this one. I'm like, Joy, you trying to tell me this close? That's what we doing?
I'm in.
That's what we doing? She said for the third time. Yeah.
Patron.
Bro.
Dangerous.
Bro,
don't drink that.
That's how this conversation popped off. Because what are the parameters of calling someone your best friend?
So for background, again, my girl had a girl. Okay, my best friend had a best friend. When I was 5 years old, there was never a competition. But you have to understand, it's like being a parent. You have more than one child. You don't have a favorite. You're not allowed to have a favorite.
I felt like a rag doll sometimes.
Do people have favorites? Maybe.
I felt like a rag doll sometimes because I always felt like I had to protect both of your feelings. I had to give you equal time, make you equally feel love and appreciated. I couldn't hang out too much with you and then not too much with you. I tried to merge. How stressful is that
for a best friend?
It was a lot.
Sharing. I didn't ask for a poly best friendship. It showed up. And I think
I did a great job.
We were going to try.
I think I did a great job of trying my best because they gave me hell at certain points in our
friendship. But remember, you know that we've done the off and on. So in times on our off, they've been off on. We've been off on as well.
Yeah.
And
we're completely off now, me and that person. But so that's no longer an issue.
It's not an issue. And we're not actually bringing it up to even have that specific conversation. It was
I wish them well.
Oh, absolutely. There's completely no beef here at all.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, so you got perturbed by me saying that someone was
I
this
was pissed
close.
the fuck off.
In my mind, I didn't do this. In my mind, I said this. But she said I did this.
Pissed the fuck off. No,
and I knew that because I know my best friend. So when we had the conversation
she
about
kept going. She know her best
it's
friend.
like, you know how when you're jabbing at your sibling, it really was just fun and jokes. And I didn't realize that it bothered her until later. And then when I sobered up, I actually brought it up to her. See, best friend. See, just saying. But coming from someone who had to share in a poly friendship of best friends, you got offended by me saying that someone was close to being my best friend aside from you.
I got offended. No, I got pissed the fuck off because my definition.
I was giving you some.
The fingers was pinched. Okay,
all right. You know what? For shits and giggles, let's say they pinched.
And going. And I asked her like 5 times. And now Country looking at me, and I'm looking at Country, and everybody looking at each other.
I can't see Country because he in my peripheral.
And I'm looking like, but I'm still like, okay. So I done gave her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, almost going on 7 times to correct this shit. And she just kept going. So for me,
I was drunk.
I had
and
to
I don't believe that sober
now she
mind
gonna blame it on the
blame it on the vodka, blame it on the Henny, okay?
She wasn't that drunk. I've been best friends with her for decades. I know we got pictures of us smashed, Joy. I mean, smashed. Nouveau. Smashed.
Why are you going back? There are certain memories I just don't ever like to remember.
And that is a funny one. Smashed. You was not. I can't speak for your body, but all I know is what I said.
I was lit.
It got to the point where
forgetting we have been drinking for. See, this ain't fair.
Still,
we have started drinking
at certified drinkers. We are certified drinkers. Is what we do. We're certified mixologists. We're certified bartenders.
That's called alcoholism.
No,
we're certified drinkers.
Products
Bitch,
of our environment.
Bitch, get a program.
Pick up a cup.
Lord help us. So wait. So how?
So this is where it got to. It got to the point where I said, let me explain to you why I feel you got to be very careful because let's be clear. I'm going to keep it above.
Okay.
You have given the title best friend to some trash motherfuckers.
I have given it to
when I wasn't there.
One other person.
Trash.
When you were not around.
Trash.
And that person proved to be trash. And he was not deserving of the title.
And I feel a few other people,
but no other people
is waiting to jump double dutch in every time me and you ain't cool. And
other
the only 2 people I've ever had was you and the other person.
Right.
I've watched you.
You watch me have close friends. You watch me have these.
Yes.
Let me stop.
These. Yes.
Okay. You watch me have very close friendships that I still have.
But what did I say to you? This is how I can tell this is how you can tell this is your best friend. This is who deserves the title. Why? I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because when shit go down, ladies, all right, Pantease, I want my ladies to listen to this one. You know when shit go down with you when you do good, bad, or ugly, or all 3 in one night, or you just had some bomb ass, you know what I'm talking about, some bomb ass this, or you just met a cutie in a party, or you just had a day.
Right.
Or you almost smacked the shit out of somebody at the job. Who's the first person you call?
Ghostbusters.
Aside from Ghostbusters. You call your best friend, right?
Yes.
Who's the keeper of all your secrets? Your best friend. Who's the one that knows everything? If these 5 people don't know all the secrets in real time, not when you had 5 months or 3 days or 6 weeks to decide what part you want to tell of the story. Mm-hmm. Who knows all of the damn story? All the good, all the bad, all the nasty. Who knows all that? That's your best friend. Not the ones that Johnny come lately
I'm like,
that you want to tell shit later to.
I get it.
I'm the one that you be waking up out my sleep. And vice versa.
When I was hurting, not to cut you off, because I know we're working on that. When we broke up, And then the time when, because we did.
Which time?
Okay, so when we broke up,
We are literally
in
like a married couple.
11, 15, some point in those
8,
times.
9. It was actually all of those times.
Okay, 2009, that's when we just,
Yeah,
when we
that
had a
was before the
business, and then
business.
we disbanded the
No,
business.
that was before the business. 2011 was after the business.
But I think what we're talking about is 2015.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so 2015, we had a really bad breakup, and that was the one where we didn't talk for
5 years.
5 whole years at all. And then if you've seen episode 6 was the one where I told the story about how I got at you on your birthday, and you was like,
Recycled Pantease.
It might have been.
Recycled was 6.
No,
Revamped was 7.
It might have been before that. See, we're losing track of what show it is. This is great, which means we're doing a lot of shows.
We're doing shows, y'all.
We're doing them. Check them out.
8.
Check them out. But in another one, I had said that, you know, bitch, I lost my whole train of thought right quick.
2015.
2015. We had a really bad breakup. See, thank you. See, this is why we here. Best friend.
See, I knew you was going to get it.
She is my best friend, guys. And because it was such a terrible one, I held very close to the people around me. I was also at the height of my toxicity. I was also at the point where I was drinking way too much. I was not doing the work. I was playing the blame game. I was taking no accountability. And I was in the company of people that were rocking in the same way. And it was trauma bonding. Okay. What it was true trauma bonding. I was bonding through trauma because I had lost my best friend. And not all of my friendships, especially not the ones that I have in my life now, they're all exactly where they are, who they are. I know exactly where we fit, what we have. And I got close with a lot of people, but I only referred to one person as my best friend. There were people that were close enough to be my best friend, that we were together all the time. But it was literally one person.
But I want to ask you,
and to him, I called him my best friend because he called me his best friend.
So and that's another thing that we also have to bring up. Go ahead.
So that's where that came from. But don't get me wrong. I have people in my life that are very that are close. My sissy from another mister. My sister, I guess my brother, I should just not say they're close to me and best friend. I should just call them my sisters.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
I think that's more appropriate because, like I said, it goes back to who knows all your business first. If you don't feel comfortable telling all those other people everything up front first, then to me that's not your best friend. Because you see what I mean? Like
yes. But how about if there's certain people that you have in your life?
No. Oh, one other thing. What you just said about. A lot of times people feel obligated to or don't want to hurt someone's feelings. So you start, my best friend, because like you said, that person start calling you their best friend. He
referred to me as his best friend first. And we were together all the time. And I didn't have a best friend. Not to do you like that, but I didn't. I didn't at the time. I did not. I did not have a best friend. And I needed to feel that vibe. Like you need to feel that vibe, that void, all of that. And that's what happened.
I'm irreplaceable.
Chill, Beyonce. Okay. My point is, all right.
That's all right. Look, I'm not even gonna sing. I'm just gonna stew in that one.
We can agree to disagree. I believe that you can have more than one best friend.
You didn't have to say that right after I said irreplaceable.
I can agree.
The timing on that was
no. She is irreplaceable. That's not what I was saying. I was not saying I can agree to disagree when she said she was irreplaceable. Did you ever for a second get thinking?
She didn't even put a semicolon.
You're not irreplaceable. Okay. Thank you. See,
hurt my feelings.
That's not. I'm never drinking while we're filming again. This is it. This is the last
next week.
2 weeks. Anywho, the point is, so you don't think that you're able to have best friends later in life that have come along later?
And yes, and if it still fits in the parameter of that, you tell them everything, you don't hold nothing back, you're comfortable with exactly the fucked up shit you did in that story, not the parts that you want to omit. Because to me, there's friends to where you can tell them stuff, and then there's friends to where for different reasons you can't be as honest because or you feel.
So what does that say? What does that say about that friendship?
It says that you realize that certain people are
not your best friend.
No, not as comfortable. No, not your best friend. That some people are just not comfortable with hearing certain things. Like, let's say,
let's give an example.
Let's say you are a Christian. I'm a Christian.
Okay.
Right? And I'm talking to somebody that I know is an atheist.
Okay.
And because I just had a great day. I went to church, and church was absolutely amazing, but something crazy
Praise
happened.
God.
Jesus is the head of my life. Who am I gonna call first? Who am I gonna call first in order to tell them my good Jesus news? It ain't gonna be the atheist, because I know they're not gonna receive it the way other people will.
Who
Or
believe
let's
in
just say,
who believe in God.
hallelujah. Or let's just say, like,
Have you accepted Jesus? Okay, sorry. No,
look, after that apocalyptic smoke
mezcal
outside and
smelling city type of
yeah,
shit. Literal
so,
smoke in the city.
yeah,
Oh,
everybody.
we'll talk about that
We'll
later.
talk about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that a lot of people, yes, you can have best friends later on in life, but they still have to be the ones that you tell everything to up front. I have to sit back and say, okay, certain things I know this person's more sensitive to. Let's say, remember the story that you said about when, what was it, episode, oh, Jesus, maybe 2. Fraudulent, episode 3. Fraudulent Pantease, I believe it was, where you talked about the situation with the guy that was not forthcoming about having a fiance.
Oh,
And,
yes.
but see, it's
no,
like,
no. He was forthcoming.
So
that was the funny part.
That was the part.
Fuck is wrong with you?
After that, which you continue to do, like, you came to me with that. Certain people that you have married friends that you wasn't gonna go and be like, yo,
bitch, I wasn't telling nobody that. I wasn't telling nobody that. That was my one and done. We have all been in relationships that we know we should not have fucking been in.
No, but
or
my
fuck
point
somebody
is,
we should not.
But my point is, who knows? Who's the first person to know all of this?
Bitch, you was with me when I met him.
No, I'm talking about there. I was on that.
You was
one.
with me when I met him. I'm talking about
all the other shit.
So you should get some blame. No. Accountability.
If I take it off. If I start saying, I can't say, because
no names.
No, I would never say names.
And the motherfucker.
But we're not even. I would never say names. I was saying, like, we got the code names, but that's a whole nother show, so we got to wait for that. But if I start dropping things right now, that shit only you and I discuss in detail.
So is there? Okay, so you had another best friend, formerly.
Mm-hmm.
Did this person know everything
that you know? No. And I'm sure it's probably vice versa, only because...
Guys.
No.
What does that mean?
No, because at certain parts...
Because what?
At certain parts, I wasn't friends with you and you wasn't friends with me, so you forget. It's stuff that happened. We ain't talking for 5 years. When we start talking, I'm going to remember, be like, oh, yeah.
The funny part is when you start talking again, because then you'll start, wait, do you know this part? Wait, were you around for Homeboy?
Exactly.
Or do you remember this ex?
And you
right, because it sucks because you've been
and you've
in
done
and out.
so much to where you don't remember. Does she remember this? What she did?
No, wrong best friend.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm indigo. No.
Yeah, exactly. And
you mixing me up with Clark.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yes. If y'all don't know that, she's got to have
blues.
it. Oh, God. Why am I saying she's got to have it? Ooh. But at least I was with Spike.
Well, she got the filmmaker right. But my point is, to bring it back, is y'all tell us. Let us know, what is your definition of who a best friend is? And do you believe that you can have more than one best friend equally? More than one best friend equally, and are you able to meet a best friend later in life? And I think I'm curious to know. I know where we stand with it, but I want to know where y'all stand, because sometimes we don't always agree.
Oh, we're going to get into some more. I know you guys see us kumbaya and shit now, but when we need to separate. Some more topics is going to come up, and we definitely butt heads on quite a few things, and we respect each other's opinion, but that's going to be fire and desire. Y'all wait for that. It's going to be hot.
Fire, baby.
But I do think, yes, people can have best friends. It is very hard to have two best friends at the same time. It helps if they get along, and y'all did get along. So
no, we did. No.
That was never the issue. It was just both of them separately feeling away because
it felt like I wasn't getting what I needed sometimes, because I felt like I had to share you.
Okay. And I felt I was doing my best to spend quality time with you, spend quality time with her, and then together bring y'all together as much as possible, to the point where y'all even start living together. So
that was a whole.
I was just, but I was really happy with that, because I'm like
2007. 5?
Jesus.
Jeez.
No, 2, 3, 3, 4, around that.
Around the 2, 3?
Yeah.
Makes no difference. We all balling
Yeah,
the same.
dope.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember when that happened, I was like, okay, it should be a little bit more relief because
now they live together.
But then
it's a thing.
But
it's
then
not...
hello, a flip side. You know how they would say, check on the strong friend, check on the one that's, people used to call me Superwoman. I hated that fucking title because that shit is not a pedestal I want to be on. Oh, Snyder, you so strong. Aquarius
for her
is
soft girl.
No, we've always been soft. We just mask it well. Aquarius is we are very blunt and stoic, and we have a good heart, and we mean what we say, and we're brutally honest. But we are sensitive, and we get hurt. Mm-hmm. We do get hurt, but a lot of us don't show it. So to piggyback on this, once they start living together, the funny part is I felt left out. I'm calling one night. Yeah, these heifers drinking SoCo. No, in that SoCo and shit.
Ew.
In the house. And I'm calling. They
were drinking Southern Comfort. That should give you an idea.
What's up? Oh, we chilling. And I'm in Harlem like,
what y'all doing?
What y'all doing? So I actually...
Look, ain't that a bitch? So imagine how we feel.
I've been dealing with this for decades. Like, can you imagine how I feel? Like, trying to literally keep 2 Black women happy. And I like men. I'm strictly
don't do that. Black women can be kept happy. Don't do that.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah. These 2 gave me...
These 2 Black women.
It wasn't like tug of war all the time, but it was a couple of times
moments.
where I felt it.
Was a moment.
May
I bring...
Gotta do it? Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I had to come up because it wasn't discussed. This will be my last story. Story. So
I was engaged in 2002.
Yes.
And we were planning my wedding.
Yes.
All of my girls were
yes.
supposed to be, getting together to do the final walkthrough. It was gonna be outside, and it was beautiful. Beautiful venue in Long Island. And I already knew who my bridesmaids was going to be without no problem. Shout out to Tasha, my girl Tasha. Shout out to my girl Britannia. Shout out to my girl Marcia. Jersey. And
you see, I'm shaking my head. I'm like,
I automatically knew who that was going to be.
Here comes the big question. Somebody important.
Who the best friend? Who gonna get the maid of honor? So this is the blessed part about it.
She got away with it. That's the only reason she got away with this shit. But go for it.
The other person that was my best friend at the time was married. So I made her my matron of honor and made her my maid of honor because she wasn't married.
A maid because I wasn't married yet. But
put it this way,
we were in our very early 20s.
When the night that I got proposed to, it was almost midnight, and I called. Thank God they lived together.
Yeah.
I had to have her go wake this one up because I could not tell one and not the other because I would have felt the wrath of that to this day. She would be giving me the side eye. So I told her, go wake up Joy. Yeah. No. Oh, she would be livid. And then she was like, no, she's asleep. I said, wake her ass up, please. I have to tell y'all this at the same time. She gets on the phone. Hello. I'm like, hey, please, are you up? Yeah, what's up? Are you listening? Are you up, Joy? Yes, I'm up. I'm engaged. What? And then so I told him. So I even had to do that. So, but at the same time,
she did good. But we had the same color dress.
No.
Yes, we did. We both had
the dark
purple, and then the other bridesmaid had the lilac.
Never happy. And they both gave me shit about it. Shit. She didn't like the fact that I had to include her.
That's why I wore your dress to puff for your birthday party at the plaza.
It's fine. You can wear it. Take that. I wasn't mad at all. Get your wares out of that David bridal dress.
I sure did.
It was beautiful.
Paid for.
It was paid for.
And I looked fabulous that night.
But I told her,
courtesy of ex-best friends.
She didn't have to go. No, she's like, oh, she can go right in the closet. Take that.
But you also know that was a bad memory for me too.
I know.
Because I still had it in my closet and we weren't talking.
Yeah.
We weren't friends at the time. So when it happened, it was like, okay, I need a formal dress. Oh.
And you know why? Which really sucked. That's a whole nother show. Why we weren't friends? Because of Fed.
Ooh, you gave his nickname. Okay, well, then there's that. So, yeah. That's why we weren't friends. Because she was upset that I was dealing with someone I shouldn't have dealt with. And she felt personally about it because she was in an engagement at the time.
Yep.
So she looked... instead of her looking at me as her best friend, which happened, which is what I needed from her, she looked at me as a side bitch.
Not really. The best friend part trumped it.
Look,
because I knew her heart. I knew how she felt about this person, and I knew she was going to get hurt. And I have had that kind of heartbreak with my first boyfriend in high school. So for me, I'm like, no, do not him. Not him, because this is not going to be good. I did not want you to get hurt.
See, but we weren't able to articulate that back in the day because we weren't in our evolved Pantease.
No, because
so whenever we
came
would
out
talk at each other,
was,
it's like, bitch, what are you doing? You just want to be a fucking hoe? It's like, whoa.
I don't think I was about to say,
I threw stank on it. But
she threw a lot of stank on it because I ain't coming home like that.
I believe that you were telling me what you were feeling, but I also believe that
I really
you were
want
looking
you to go down
at,
that
but
path.
You were also looking at like I'm an engaged woman.
I felt a way.
I felt a way,
but it was really 70-30. Or 80-20. I gave a fuck about my best friend first. Because I'm like,
absolutely.
Look, the reason why I did, yes, I felt a little bit of a way, but look, we all make mistakes. We all do
I never
shit.
made that mistake again, baby.
No, you haven't, but you know all of my secrets and shit too. The dumb shit that I fucking done in my past and I'm not happy about. We all got that. So I wasn't trying to come at you on some judgmental shit. I felt a way. Because yes, now I feel like I felt like her, but it was more just, I don't want this for you. Just don't. I don't want this hurt for you.
And at the end of the day, she was right.
And I didn't take pleasure in that because heartbreak fucking
sucks.
And men.
We can't speak on men. We're not men.
No, I can speak on it only because a lot of my male friends.
I need to know. Look, girl, we've been best friends for how long?
Sure.
What?
Well, Joy. No.
Since you mentioned it.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen to me 3:00 in the morning. I swear to God, all the bass, I sound like
I do a bunch of Hennessy.
I be like, yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? I just want to roll up on you, you know. I was also a theater major in high school, so I can just do that. You know, so Cheerios. But no, I lost my train of thought. What was we just talking about?
So thank you for tuning in. No.
No, I was saying about all that.
Yeah, see, I sucked because she
it was
alley-ooped me. She alley-ooped me on the last one where I played myself.
But best friend, you supposed to where's sis?
I fucked it up.
Yeah, you're supposed to remember. I said 2015 to help you out.
Sorry.
No, you just threw that shit overhand and just didn't give a fuck.
I didn't even do the finger
It's all right. You didn't even do the finger roll. This niggas just hit the straight back.
We were talking about how you didn't want to see me hurt. And that's the reason why you were so adamant about what you felt. Right. No, that was one of our friendship breakups. And it came back to talk about the whole. Yeah. All right. So in real time, guys, that has happened. So we just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. And listen to us rant about our bullshit. We love you.
No, seriously, this is Bestie Pantease. I think we just we really needed this laugh only because what we are gonna keep it a buck. We had a very intense conversation, couple of conversations from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from this, and just some other things that kind of was not, I guess
they came and bubbled to the surface.
They came and bubbled to the surface. And then on Monday we did talk about it. I will give you credit because I have never in the past, and I will use the word never. I don't walk away. I've never been a walk awayer.
Oh, she tried to throw me away, y'all.
No, I was questioning the title of best friend after she did this 13,000 times in my face.
She really actually put my shit on the chopping block and was like, maybe not. I was like, you know what? That's worse. Just throw me away, bitch.
You know what? To your credit, I give you this because it had this been the old Joy and Sin. Yo, I fucked you too, bitch.
Had this been the old Joy and Sin? BGP, that was your last episode.
Episode
7, thanks for coming out.
Revamp Panties would have been insane.
In the words of my favorite rapper, grand opening, grand closing.
It would have been a wrap.
God
we would not be sitting here right now.
Kid, open again. No.
We would not be sitting here right now doing.
So I'm proud of us.
I give you credit though, because you actually picked up the phone after listening to my 11-minute voice note rant, because that's what it was.
I was like, did I?
No, I was honest though.
Are we fucking? Because that is usually
because I sat on it all weekend.
8-minute voice.
11. I sat on it all weekend. I didn't send it Friday. I didn't send it Saturday, and I didn't send it Sunday. So to my credit, I had to take the emotion out of it and just state the facts of how I felt.
Got it.
And so that's why I didn't reply back for 3 days, because I just really needed to
not reply back. She didn't even read. She didn't even listen to what I sent on Friday. She deleted it. She funny style.
The reason why I did that, because I was like, if I pick up the thing after me pouring my motherfucking heart out, which I usually do not do, if I get the, you know what? Oh no,
Again, episode 7 might have been grand opening, grand closing. So what happened to Big Girl Pantease?
Them
Fuck out my face.
Got into a fight, I guess.
You ain't got your own Pantease? Stop asking me about Pantease.
Go get your own drawers, nigga. Stop asking me, because I'm fucking over it.
It's over for us.
It was. I took 3 days, which showed my growth. And then even after you heard what you heard, you picked up the phone and was like, nope, absolutely not. And she hit me with the fucking, I can't say. Well, yeah, I can't say, because you
with the calm. I was like,
I was gonna say white girl voice. This is what we're not gonna do. I'm not gonna let you throw me away. So let's talk about it.
I don't know
and
what
I'm
you
looking
thought
at
this
the
was.
phone. I'm still pissed, but I'm
like,
looking at, who the fuck is this? This is not my best friend.
But you know what you saw what you called me. You saw what you called me though. This is not your best friend. You still refer to me as best friend. That's all I'm saying, guys. That's it. That's the point.
I didn't say, I was just in my feelings, and I said what I said, which I usually don't. We kind of reverse roles. I'm usually the calm one.
And I'm usually
the high head.
The Aries moon.
And then it was the opposite this time. But like I said, we both have grown, because episode 7 would have been a wrap. So the fact that we're sitting here and we're not sitting here, actually not even being weird, just like faking it. Because that's what we wasn't going to do.
Absolutely not. There's
I'm
no
not
way.
Gonna fake it.
How could we do a show about besties and fake our best friendom?
Yeah. Well, some people would have came in here and seen, did this, and
not
then
us.
As soon as it says cut,
couldn't have worked.
Yeah, okay, so
like,
I'll
bitch,
do this, I'll do that. Yeah,
you
send me the clips
and edit it, and that's gonna come across.
No.
So that's why we had to fix our.
That's why we've been laughing all fucking day.
And look, and on that note,
are we good on time?
Yeah. So just go. What we gonna do right now? Did you say we good on time? So
yeah, because
on today's show, we want to know what your parameters are. And I'm also interested in hearing from men, because men's friendships are way different from women.
That's what I was saying.
Men's friendships.
That's what I was saying. I could speak. Remember when I couldn't? You gave me the alley-oop. Men, I could speak on men. The reason why I have a lot of that was it. I have a lot of male friends that talk to me all the time. Like, I'm their therapist. So they're always telling me sometimes how they even feel with having 2 male best friends. Like, I have a few friends, like their cousin, they like their first cousin, their best friend, and then their best friend. So they're both best friends, and they feel the same way.
I'm interested in knowing about the man's version of
y'all
best
don't
friend.
See, because y'all not emotional like we are. I don't think.
I disagree.
No, there are some emotional.
I believe that men are. No. I think that men are emotional. I think the problem is they're not able to express emotion.
No,
that doesn't mean that they don't have it.
I didn't mean that kind of emotion.
Yeah, that's what I say. They have it. They mask it well. And I think, isn't June, not to cut you off, Men's Mental Health Month?
It is.
Yeah, so like they have emotions.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying some are worse than women, child. And that's what I mean. Everybody have emotion, and men should show their emotions just like everybody's human.
Absolutely.
But some, and not in a good way, it's just like...
See, we're going to get into a whole nother psychological... It comes from, how was their home, how was they raised, and we're not going to get into that because today is
and
Bestie
some other
Pantease.
things. Bestie Pantease. But so yes, we would like to hear from the men.
I want to hear from the men. I want to know about y'all's friendships. Is it as stressful
for you guys like it is for women? Do you feel pulled in one direction, or y'all just go to the basketball court or a strip club and make it rain and have a good time and y'all good? Because women are emotional creatures, so...
Yes. By nature.
We handle
By
things
nature, yes.
different. So,
Yes,
and
yes.
ladies, we would like to hear your stories too.
First of all, we want to hear from y'all first.
Of course.
Quietly.
Yeah, but
we love
our male
girl
viewers
power.
too, so we appreciate it.
So on that note, we just want to say thank you again. If you made it this far from our rant,
keep it going. And
we appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank
you. You can shoot us an email at biggirlpantease@yahoo.com. Find us on IG.
Facebook.
So yeah, you do the Facebook because I'm not good with the Facebook. So on IG, we are one word, Big Girl Pantease, TASE. I am Ms. Joy in the City, as like Sex in the City.
Mm-hmm.
And
on Facebook, you can find us at Big Girl Pantease.
And where can they find you?
You can find me at sin_Big Girl Pantease on Instagram.
All right. So again, thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you guys.
There'll be another episode. We fucking fixed it.
Yes, we're good.
So we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. Peace.
Laters.